Hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Adeline. So I'm so glad you're here because I feel like this is the kind of video that is needed for everyone that is interested in makeup and wants to really get a good handle on the essentials, just like basic techniques. Because I was just talking to my mom on the phone earlier and I said, I feel like if you're sitting behind your screen on your phone or your tablet or your computer and you have a kink in your technique that's really holding you back and you're trying some other look out and you're like, I'm not getting it right. What's the problem? Oftentimes it's this basic essential stuff that could be tripping you up and you just don't know it because maybe it's just never been pointed out to you. As simple as that. So today we're simply going to learn how to do a very, very basic eyeliner. And so if you follow along and feel like, yeah, I totally got that down, then you know that you are good to go and that's not tripping you up at all. So let's go ahead and get started. So today I am starting with a neutral everyday brown eyeliner from a brand that I really, really love. I love to use this beautiful eyeliner from Urban Decay. This is the 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in the shade Muse. It's just a nice neutral brown that I feel like anybody could use. And so that's why I wanted to opt for this one today. But I love this formula because it's very long wearing, but it goes on really creamy so it doesn't tug on the skin, which I think is actually very, very important. First things first, please make sure that your pencil is nicely sharpened so it has a nice pointed tip for you to work with. That makes it a lot easier to get a good line on your eye. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and zoom in a little bit. Let's just get up close and personal so you can really get a good glimpse into what I'm doing. First things first, I want to show you how to hold this pencil. Now that we have it sharpened, we have a good formula that's nice and creamy and glides on, we are ready to go. I like to hold my pencil like so. I don't hold it up to the tip. I don't grip it really firm like this because you're gonna have a really hard time getting a clean line. It's gonna go on too hard and so on. So try to hold it more like how you would a pencil when you're writing, a little higher up though, so that you have a good grip, but it's loose. Like you're not gonna drop it, but it's not like, ah! There are just two things I wanna point out in learning a basic line. I wanna start with the inner corner when it's nice and sharp because we want it to always be a little bit more delicate in the inner corner so that it's not patchy or too thick or skipped. It helps to really avoid that. So this is another good guideline. If you're just like, okay, but where do I put this basic line? Just put it wherever you have eyelashes. So let the roots of your eyelashes be your guide. So I start in the inner corner. I'm a little bit on an angle, a little on the side. I'm holding it about here. And I am just going to press down very gently. And what I personally like to do, everybody does this part a little bit differently, so do what feels a little bit more natural and easy for you. But I like to lay down a few strokes at a time instead of one long stroke. So I go all the way in here where I have tiny little lashes. See how I'm just doing a bunch of little small strokes? I'm keeping a pretty small line, as in it's quite thin. I'm not going super thick. I'm basically going as thick as the pencil will allow, which is again another reason for it to be pointy so that it's not too stubby and thick and becomes just like way bigger than maybe you want. So I've started with that inner corner. I'm doing these little motions and I'm going to continue to do that all along my eye up until where I have these lashes that go all the way down to here. So that's creating that just basic line. And I'm going to go over it and then I hold it like this just to go back the other way because my skin is a little bit looser in my mid-30s. I didn't have to used to do that. So if you're like me, maybe try to do that. Flip your pencil a little bit just so you can go back in the other direction with your skin kind of being a little bit more loose these days. If I get even closer, sorry, I hope I was close enough, you can kind of see like here, which is the last tip I want to give. Please make sure that the eyeliner is all the way into the roots of the lashes, that there is no gap. You don't see any skin popping through. Just always remember that no matter what kind of eyeliner you use, whether it's pencil, liquid, or whatever, that is always really, really important to have a really good looking eyeliner. I'm gonna go ahead and demonstrate the other eye just a little quicker, and we're just gonna skim through these main points one more time. I'm gonna hold my pencil on the angle like so. I'm gonna do little strokes, and I'm gonna make sure to go wherever I have roots, and make sure there's no gap in between the roots and my skin. So there we have it. We have our basic line down. And so when you feel comfortable, you've practiced this a few times, you're like, okay, I can do that basic line. We can then move on to our next videos that I will be making coming up about how do you do a liner to make your eyes look bigger? How do you do a liner on an eye that's really round and you kind of want to open it up or elongate it more? Or how do you do like that smudgy eyeliner effect? All that is to come, and if you're coming to this video a lot later, then rest assured I have those videos now. So go ahead and watch the next thing if you're ready to do so, and if not, take your time in practicing this basic one. I really hope that my instruction was helpful to you today. I'm excited for you to get the essentials down no matter what point you are in life. I'm gonna go ahead and throw on some mascara so you can see what it looks like with mascara and as well as with false lashes. This is what it looks like bare without anything on the lashes, or like this with mascara only, or like this with false lashes. Here's the final look. I'm just gonna zoom out a little bit so we're not so close. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, and if you did find it helpful, give me a thumbs up so that I know and I can know to make more just like this one. And if you're not already, please subscribe if you like me and my videos. And I hope to see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.